vikṣepe'pi न vikṣiptaḥ samādhau न samādhimān jāḍye'pi न jaḍah dhanyaḥ pāṇḍitye'pi न paṇḍitaḥ. The Blessed One is not distracted even in distraction. He is not in meditation even in samādhi. He is not dull even in a state of dullness. And he is not learned even though possessed of learning. If any man looks at such a blessed stage, dhanyaḥ, it says, the verse, blessed. If anyone looks at such a blessed sage and uses his intellect to fathom or decipher the state of the sage, he is bound to conclude that the sage is behaving in a normal way like any other normal person, such as he is meditating like any other normal jiva meditates. He may be seen in an environment of dullness, or he may apparently look dull like any other person in some situations. He may appear to be distracted in certain environment. He is also seen reading and grasping various books and treatises of knowledge. He appears like a learned person when people look at him. Is the blessed sage like any other person? Based on the above observations of a person who uses his mind and intellect and the senses to observe that sage? The answer is no. Because the equipment used by the observer, that is his mind, senses and intellect, can never grasp the reality of the sage's existence. One has to transcend his BMI and one has to get a glimpse of that existence himself. Once he gets a glimpse, and then with that experience, he sees the sage, then and then only will he be able to know clearly that the sage's experience or the sage's state of existence would be a zillion times more subjective, more inward, more intuitive as compared to the glimpse that the seeker himself had got for few seconds or few minutes. The sage goes to a temple and sits there. His eyes are closed. And there is unlimited bliss shown up on his face. Is he meditating? In essence, there is no meditator and there is no meditation which is there in him. He exists as pure tranquil self. There is no trace of thoughts while he exists in that state. He is not thinking that he is in the state of samādhi. Now, anyone who has not got the glimpse of that state ever, looking at him, what they can say at best? Oh yes, he is seriously meditating for the last 1 hour. Whereas there is no meditation process going on at all. His state is the culmination of all meditation, where as though meditation itself prostrates to that state and leaves him. Years of meditation in present or past births might have, of course, been required to reach the ultimate state of Jivan Mukta. After that, the state in which he exists is the ultimate goal, ultimate fructification of all the meditation undertaken in all the present, past births. That is, in simpler words, his state of existence is the goal for all the meditators in the entire world, whichever way they meditate. Same holds good for whatever is appearing in him when one looks at him exercising his mind and intellect. He might say, looking at this sage, oh yes, he is praying. He is apparently thinking of something. Oh, he appears to be very sad today. He must have learnt a lot in scriptures. He is a very learned person. He seems to be very tired. He is in bliss. See his smile when he is sitting with his eyes closed reveals that he is very happy today. All these observations are by a man of intellect when he sees a sage. A man using his limited mind to know about that sage. All these are appearances at surface level. However, the observer is totally unaware of the infinite inward self, which is the state of this sage. Let us look at the commentary. Man of wisdom is in essence other than what he appears to be. In his realization, he stands distinctly separate from and as something other than the ever-changing complex constituted of his matter vestures. He is extremely unconcerned with his mental conditions. Nay, even with his physical condition. Distractions, the poise of meditation, the slumberous dullness, the erudition and scholarship of learning, all these are only attributes of the mind and intellect. one who has transcended these equipments, how can he be affected by these attributes? Unquote. Hari Om Tat Sat.